Hello everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Strife Veteran Edition on Elite. This is MAP24, Factory Conversion Chapel. And we have arrived in the Conversion Chapel. Now, what wing of the factory is most unique from the others? Well, we're in it right now, and I will tell you right now, get your grenade launcher ready. I was going to use the alt fire for the Mauler, but this was much more effective. Because beyond this first door, in this hub room that is just ahead of us, oh boy. We have Reavers, we have Sentinels, and yeah. 6 bad guys. I think it's 4 Reavers and 2 Sentinels. Oh. And, of course, an Acolyte for good measure. And, yeah, there's really no way to slice it. This opening fight is actually pretty intense. And my metal armor is almost out, but that's okay. So what all is going to happen in this video? Well, in this video, we're going to take out the conversion chapel, or the conversion machine, that is turning the front's men, as well as just regular old peasants and, regular old peasants and civilians into acolytes. We're also going to do some extra stuff afterwards. And by the end of this video, we're going to wind up back in the receiving wing of the factory and going through the newly accessible area into the next wing of the factory. Oh boy. And that is where the training wheels come off and stay off for pretty much the rest of the game. But anyway, this is where we have to head. The machine is just beyond this main hallway, but of course, it's never that easy. We need to get 2 crystal keys to access it. And I'll tell you right now, the path to the right, of course when facing the, from the entrance, the path to the right is much shorter than the path on the left, so we will tackle this one first. It's literally just this one room and like a small inside section after it. This one outside section and the inside section, and that's pretty much it. Where'd the Sentinel go? There you are. And of course the stupid stalker had to fall down into the slime. But anywho, before we pull this pull chain, which accesses the or raises the platforms to allow access to those pull chains, which we don't really need, we can just strafe jump, but yeah, anyway. Before we do any of that, there are some acolytes in the distance that we shall go ahead and pick off to make things easier for us. And I guess I'll go ahead and play the level the way the game wants me to. Raise up the platform, and then go on both sides. Now on the right side, look out, there is a crushing ceiling. I don't think it's a slow crusher, so you should be fine. But activate both those pull chains to forge a path all the way to this inside section. And I believe there's only 1 acolyte left. He's guarding the key. Or there's 2 left. One of them is usually standing right here on this ledge, so it's actually pretty uncommon to see him all the way in here where the crystal key is, which, by the way, there's the blue crystal key. So, we are 50% of the way done just like that. But, oh boy, the journey to the red crystal key is much, much more lengthy than this one. And we also unlocked some new friends. I don't know the exact action that opens that wall, but maybe it's like crossing this threshold here, I don't know. But anyway, we have 2 Crusaders, 1 on each side, and they're in a very darkened area, so hitting them is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. And also, since they're on both sides, we can potentially get flanked. But I guess I destroyed oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And oh, ouch. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, whew. I forgot there was a gap there. Oh well. I was about to have to use another suit of armor anyway. We only have 1 left, but we have plenty lying about in the field that we can resupply with. What I was going to do is find out if there is any way to enter those rooms. I think you... Nope. No, I don't think you can. I think those energy weapon pickups are just unobtainium. And I fell again. My goodness. I usually never fall down here. Oh well. Adds a little spice to the vidya. But that being said, I would like some health. Pretty please. I believe there's some more... No, I think I use it all in the fight. Nah, that's okay. Anyway, we'll just go on over here. Now, don't just wander into this room. Because, yeah, we have stalkers every freaking where. And if you wander in, these guys are going to drop on your head and scratch you with their little spindly metal legs. So we want that to not happen to us. So we'll just slowly and systematically take them all down. Now there is a Templar in, I think, that little control room booth over there. I'm pretty sure he's on the right side one. Yes, he is. I always think there's two. Mainly because in the main hallway, the thing that we're trying to unlock, there's like 6 or 8 of these, like 3 or 4 on each side, and every single one of them has a Templar. So, yeah, they're going to make you work to get to this machine. It is not for free, I can tell you that right now. But, all's well that ends well. We have plenty of health lying around, so we ain't got to worry about that too much. But for right now, press the switch to open this middle platform here. Step on it, but quickly get out the way, because there will be a crushing pillar coming down. And this opens both sides. And there's going to be one sentinel on each side to start. And then on basically both sides is going to be the exact same opposition. A bit further up the stairs here is a Templar. Go ahead and zap him into oblivion. That piece of wall right there, which... Oh, hello? Hey, interrupting me. Rude. That piece of wall there will actually raise up after we get the red crystal key. And this inscription... Ooh, that looks a little intimidating. That doesn't look like any robotic enemy we've seen so far now, does it? Well, that's because it's not. But we will be meeting one starting in the next video, and... Oh, man. You thought the ones we've seen so far were bad or even, like, mildly annoying? Oh, boy. No, just you wait. Just you wait. That's all I'll say for right now. No need to worry about them yet, though. They're not in this map, so... We just have the usual fare. Templars and Stalkers. Reavers, Acolytes, Sentinels, you name it. We got it. But we'll just go along these areas here. These bars automatically open for you when you get close to them. And you actually do have to go in here because you can't enter the conversion machine room without a special key. And that key is in here. Right here. The chapel key. And, oh man, there's the civilians right now. I guess they must be either brainwashed or under the influence of some kind of drug. Otherwise, I'd be scrambling to try to get out of there. I mean, that's a very wide conveyor belt. You think they could just walk backwards on it and, you know, walk in groups of 3, but no, well. Ugh, what is all of this? Ugh. Ugh. These are some pretty interesting looking props, though. I'll give the developers that. It looks like a bunch of beating hearts. Must be the hearts that go inside these acolytes. So if my hypothesis is true, the civilians have their hearts replaced with these hearts. Ugh, gross. Anyway, there is not one of these rooms on the other side, by the way, so now we can pretty much just focus on clearing out the rest of the opposition. And also healing up. We now have a max base health of 180, so we might as well utilize it, damn it. Oh, 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 you bastard. I saw you, but not in time. And you are going to start taking some more lumps, trust me. Don't be overly possessive of your armor or overly worried when it starts to go down. It's gonna start going down. Especially starting in the next video. God, stupid. Oh, you know what I did? In my testing run, there we go. There's bars right here that raise out of the way. I think they raise out of the way when you get the chapel key. So in my test run, I actually took care of the Templars when the bars were still in the way, so it was much easier. That's why they got the drop on me. I was about to say, I know I didn't miss you guys before. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you're going to take some lumps, so don't worry about it. We can resupply on armor very easily without spending a single piece of gold. But for right now, we come into the room which does house the red crystal key. And in order to open our way to it, go through this door. Do not get in the way of that pillar because it will crush you. Flip the switch, and we are now free to get the key. Oh, but oh, don't you worry. Said key is not for free. No, sir. Ain't nothing for free anymore. You're going to earn every single thing. But right now, there's nothing in here. No activity, no nothing. But eventually, when you get the key, there's 1 or 2 acolytes guarding it. You know, let's go ahead and take care of them. I think there's 2. Yeah, but when you go inside the room that contains the key, those crushers will start. I think the rest of them will start when you grab the key. Yep. And then these square holes will open up, revealing stalkers. So what we're going to do is we're going to run past the stalkers back into this room here, and keep your mauler out, because on the right side, facing towards the room, there's going to be an alcove that opened, revealing a Templar. Now there's an alcove on the left as well, but there's no Templar inside that one. See? So, no threat of getting flanked, because getting flanked by Templars is a very uncomfortable proposition. But, my goodness, look at all those damn stalkers. You know what? Only 2? Oh, come on. You know what? I can waste some health. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's a bit better. I don't know. I mean, the alt fire is really good for one specific purpose, but that's pretty much the only thing it's good for. I mean, I'm just wasting armor and energy ammo at this point. I have plenty of rockets. Let's use them. Take that, and this, and some of these. Yeah, that's much easier. So yeah, the alt fire for the Mauler is good for one specific enemy, and one specific enemy only, and we are going to save it for him, because my energy ammo is getting a little used. But that's okay, because there's also plenty of energy ammo out in the field that we can scavenge. But anyway, now that we've got the key, if you go back out here, up to where that inscription was, yeah, looky here, we have a Crusader. Now, there's going to be one on both sides, so go ahead and remember to take both of them out. We are getting all the kills, after all. Before we step into this here teleporter to go back to basically the start of the map, we leave no stone unturned and no Crusader not blown up. But 18 enemies left, I believe that is the proper count. Let us head back. And now, blue and red crystal keys in hand. The conversion machine is all for the taking. But watch out, remember what I said about this main hall?
What a shame. Our technology is being wasted on torture instead of life.
Yeah, Templars. There is a Templar in each of these booths. That's 8 Templars, so we're just going to take them out one by one. Very carefully. Oh, yep. He heard my blast. That's okay. Yeah, don't panic. Just peekaboo shoot them and you should be alright. Once the first 2 are dead, though, the rest of them are pretty easy. Because unless you get directly in their line of sight, they usually stay idle until you actually become visible. Thank God not all 8 of them come to life at the same time. That would actually require an alternate fire mode of the Mauler. But there we go. All the Templars are now dead. And 10 enemies left. And the 2 secrets, don't worry, we did not forget about them. They are actually in the conversion machine room. But watch out. You may be at the machine room, but it's not for free. No siree. There's a teleporter beacon there.
Just when I think I've seen it all. They go inhuman and come out... I don't even want to think about it.
They go inhuman and they come out an acolyte, Blackbird. I finished that for you. Yeah, you can also auto-aim for them, but there's no real point in doing so, so don't really worry about it. But let's go ahead and take out all of these here stalkers before we advance. The rest of the kills are in this room. But don't just wander out all willy-nilly because... Hello? Where are you guys at? Oh, they're over there. Just around this pillar is a Crusader. And you absolutely do not want to be caught off guard by a Crusader. And the final enemy is just around the... Oh, left corner. It's a Sentinel. And that's it. Everyone is dead. Okay, so how to access the secrets? Well, for starters, there's one on each side of this machine in the back. And what you have to do first is hit this switch to the right of the switch that destroys the machine. And that also opens the path back to the start of the map. But what you want to do first is go to the right of the machine, go around these pipes here, go in this darkened little hidey hole, flip that switch, go through this opened bar, and oh boy, this looks very Star Wars Dark Forces, especially with these like pill-shaped lights. But hit this switch, and then go into this little room here. 100 gold. What's that? 50 health points and 2 field surgery kits. I may have taken some lumps, but I didn't take quite that many lumps. And now we're going to go to the left side of the machine. So this switch here, it's either this switch or the switch where that monitor is. One of those two switches opens the way to the secret on the left side. See, normally there's a bar right here. And if you try to come to this secret first, you cannot open it. So you have to go to the right side first. But anyway, lower down this little sandstone-looking block, go past it. And then into this dark room here. Oh my, I wish there was some kind of light, but oh well. Looky what we have here. We have a Mauler. I think that's the only other... I think this is the only other location of a Mauler in the entire game. So if you didn't get the one back in Fortress stores, you can get it here. But why would you want to wait that long? Anyway, gold. Poison bolts, yes please. High explosive grenades, I was about to say high energy again. A box of bullets, and some health. 3 med kits and 2 med patches. You know what, we're not going to use any of them. You want to know why? Because guess what? When you destroy the conversion machine, I think you know what's about to happen.
The Oracle was right. Macil's gone nuts. He just knowingly sent 200 men to their deaths. I want vengeance for the dead and for the living dead.
That kind of scared me. So yes, when you destroy the conversion machine, you get your 9th, your penultimate accuracy and stamina boost. And yeah, like Blackbird said, so the Oracle was not wrong. Macil has in fact gone nuts. He sent these people to be converted into acolytes of his own free will. Or was it of his own free will? I wonder. Well, we could end things here, but we ain't gonna. Oh no. Absolutely not. She wants vengeance for the dead and for the living dead. We're going to go back to Macil and just find out what the hell's going on with him. And I think you might know what this is going to lead to. But yeah, again, when you get your... the reason I didn't use any med kits in there is because when you get a boost, your health gets automatically fully restored to the new maximum. So, yeah. Whatever we can do to save them med kits and med patches, and especially field surgery kits. Because those things are more precious than gold. But we must now make our way back to Macil. And on the way, we are going to scavenge in mainly the Borderlands for those 2 suits of metal armor inside that armory that we left behind earlier. Remember that? The armory that led to the Bailey portion of the fortress? That's right. Now, we could go directly through the front door to the Order Commons, but force field. And I'm not going to set off every alarm in town, so we're going to take a bit of a long way back. And then once we talk to Macil, these 2 bars here will open, revealing the rest of receiving. And that is where the next portion of the adventure will begin. You see those banners? Yeah, they mean trouble, but that's exactly where we're going to be heading next. But we got to talk to Macil first. And that's actually where this video will end. So we're gonna have a little bit more fun first. Macil's got some splaining to do. So we'll just go back through the mines. And then go back through the commons this way. Once I find the elevator. There it is. So go up the elevator. If there's anything around here to scavenge, go ahead and do so. I don't think I left anything. Well, there's some... Oh, there's missiles. I do need those. I'll take those.
Nope.
There might be some ammo in the synaptic jammer room. Matter of fact, I think there's also a crate of rockets, missiles, whatever, on here, which there is. That's 20. Nice. Oh, look. Well, that was easy enough. Did I leave any energy ammo behind? I did not. How much energy do I have? I am about 5/8 of the way full. I am 350 energy cells shy of maximum, so there are some energy packs out in the Borderlands that we can scavenge. So that is exactly, precisely, what we are going to do. So we're going to leave the Order Commons by way of this path here to go back to the Borderlands. A filler level, but a very cool one. And looky there, I already see that secret energy pack glowing. It is a calling my name. Oh, and you know what else I forgot to do? Something that's optional, of course, but I didn't mean to do so. I'm going to go fix that real quick. But before we do that, go ahead and get my energy all maxed out, or at least close to maxed out. Or never mind, completely maxed out. Hell yeah. And then back into this fortress section. Right smack into the armory. For those two lovely, delicious suits of metal armor. Tasty. And well, yeah, before we head back to the new front base and talk to Macil, we're going to take a very quick little detour back into the Temple of the Oracle. Because I forgot to blow the rest of these fake mages up. Yeah, take you and your creepy Gregorian-style chanting elsewhere. Holograms! Okay, that was fun. Now it's time to go visit Macil. And, well, yeah, I think you know exactly what's about to happen here. Get your sigil ready. It might also behoove you to go ahead and throw on a suit of metal armor, but I'm going to try doing it without. Hopefully this is not a mistake. Macil, you got some splaining to do.
I am the one god. I need his spirit to be free so that I can leave my body and join him in flight. You have no idea what you possess and what terror you face. The one god must be free. He will reward me. I will be one.
Sick fuck. Waste him.
I will destroy you. Just like that. Yes, sir. The Oracle was not wrong. Macil was under the control of a Spectre the whole time.
Richter reports that the factory we destroyed leads to a lab, and they're getting a sigil power signature from within. Back to the factory and our next step to freedom.
Yes, sir. Macil was under the influence of one of these Spectres the whole time. And I don't know exactly how much damage his lightning did, so I wasn't, I was hoping that he wasn't going to shoot me right as I had to change direction, because that would have been embarrassing if I had died. But, yeah, my goodness. So, 4 pieces of the sigil. I did just use a field surgery kit. I believe I can actually find... You know what? Did I ever grab the one? I think I did. Did I ever grab the one inside here? Oh, I didn't! Hell yeah. I think I did in one of my test runs. Mine now. Yeah. Anyway, the factory leads to a lab, and they're getting a sigil piece power signature from within. Back to the factory, and our next step to freedom. Well, freedom it is. We're heading right back to the receiving wing of the factory, and we're going to clean the rest of it out. Yes, we are. And, like I said, oh boy. It is at that point, after we clear out the rest of receiving, that the training wheels come off, and they stay off. Because the final few sections of the factory do not mess around. I went the wrong way. Oh well. I think it's right through here anyway. Yep, right there. And, oh man, get ready. Just whatever you have on you, whatever gold you have. I would say spend it now, but I'm actually waiting for a bit of a special occasion to do that. And I'll explain why, or explain what, when we get there. But for right now, let's not worry about that. We must make our happy ass, or take our happy ass. I'll say make our happy way. Make our happy ass would have sounded very weird. But take our happy ass right back to the receiving wing of the factory, and we have some bad guys that require exterminating. 12 left, and they're all going to be robots. Crusaders, Reavers, Stalkers, and Sentinels. But once you walk back in here... Oh yeah, the path is open. Gonna open this door first. Go ahead and take care of the Reaver so he can't plug us in the back. Take care of the Sentinel. Go ahead and take care of Mr. Crusader Face over there. Oh, did a Stalker fall in the water? Hey, what are you doing down there? Spiders can't swim. Especially if they're made of, you know, metal. It'll probably hurt you. But yeah, just blow up all these robo bastards. Send them all to the scrap heap. The great scrap heap in the glowing red sky. Yeah. Only 2 left. It's going to be a Sentinel and a Stalker. And the receiving wing has been cleared out. But my oh my, look at this structure we're about to head inside. Oh, circle around the back. Throw both of these switches to forge the path. Take a deep breath and head inside. It is going to get loud and crazy all up in here. But of course, that will be for next time. Oh man, so we found the machine that was turning the fronts, or the villages and the front's men into acolytes. It turns out that Macil was the one who led them there, so the Oracle wasn't lying to us. Macil was indeed holding a piece of the sigil, and he was also under the influence of one of these specters. So, did we really make the right idea in believing the Oracle? Or in believing Macil, killing the Oracle, and letting Macil lead us a bit astray? I mean, if he really wanted the, you know, the civilians of town to all be turned into acolytes, he would have just let it happen. He specifically wanted us to go there. And then, you know, after all that was done, try to kill us for our sigil piece. But I mean, he could have just done that right away. I don't know. I guess he wanted you to know for sure that he was being controlled, or the Spectre wanted you to know that he was leading you astray the whole time. I don't know. And then just go after you when the time was right. But it backfired on him. We now have 4 of the 5 sigil pieces, and this thing is an absolute force to be reckoned with. But I hope you're ready, because, oh boy, we are now in the manufacturing wing of the factory. One of the 3 super challenging levels that I mentioned at 2 or 3 points in this whole series. And let me tell you, not only are we going to see our final new enemy, well, our final new non-boss enemy, that is, in this map, and you're going to see just how formidable they are, this whole level is full of very evilly placed enemies, especially Templars, that you're going to have to get a little creative with. You're going to lose some armor. You're going to lose some health, so keep those medical kits of yours. I don't care if they're the kits, the patches, or the field surgery kits. Keep them on hand because you will need them. But, don't forget about the extra objective. Remember Timothy, back in the Order Commons? The blue chalice he mentioned? He did say it was in the manufacturing wing of the factory, and that's exactly where we are. So we have that to find as well. So that is what we shall be doing next time. Not only clearing out this entire wing of the factory, because that's just what we do, but we're going to find that blue chalice and take it back to him and find out what exactly it leads to. But that will all be for next time. Strap in, kiddos. It's going to get really hairy really quick. But for right now, that was the conversion chapel wing of the factory, everyone, along with taking out Macil's corrupted ass. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. I will be signing off for right now, and next time, we will be taking on the manufacturing wing. Sending all the robots within to the scrap heap and all the acolytes within to the scrap heap as well, I guess. They are more machine than man, after all. Partially up to heaven, partially up to the scrap heap. And getting the blue chalice and taking that back to Mr. Timothy in the Order Commons and find out where exactly we have to go next after that. So, until then, everyone, stay safe, take care, do good stuff, don't be bad, don't be bad, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye for now, or as Tigger always said, TTFN, ta-ta for now, and get the hell out of my house.